Okay guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. And then today we're gonna be doing a final account which is for N5. So I picked a question paper which is 13 July 2022. 13 July 2022. So you can pause the video and go and check the question paper. So it says, prepare the final account for a shopping complex and calculate the final payment due to the contractor based on the relevant items in the summary of bill of quantities as set out on the addendum B. So if ever you read through it, you'll see preliminaries 120, 450,000, 420,000, 450, blah 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 going down. Okay. Now there are two things that you're gonna be doing on final account, which is let me start here with savings, and you're gonna have extras. Now I have a simple way of just making someone to understand these two, what is the difference between the two. So the only easy way to differentiate between these two, it's like this. The question, this thing that is said here, where you are given the following adjustments must be made, and you're given preliminaries to be adjusted at whatever, I call it a story. Then the summary for BOQ, I call it a summary, or I can call it a BOQ. So for you to know which belongs on savings, which belongs on extras, I'll just give you a simple method. So you look at them one by one. Let me make an example. Look at preliminaries. You see on the story being 120,450. Then you go to BOQ. On BOQ it's 130, 230. Okay. So whenever it's on story, it's big. On the BOQ, whenever on the story it's small, on BOQ it's big, it's a saving. Whenever on the story it's big, on the BOQ is small, it's an extra. That's the only way, that's the only easiest way you can know these two. So you're gonna go through your question. Now let's first pick which ones belong to the savings and which ones belong to the BOQ before we move forward. Okay, now we start with our savings. We check preliminaries. If you check preliminaries on the story, it's 120,450. BOQ is 130,230. So now BOQ it's bigger than the story. So now preliminaries is under savings. Preliminaries 1. We go to the second one. Second one is adjustments of plastering. You look at the plastering, which is 10,512. Then you go to the BOQ. You check for plastering. On BOQ plastering it's 10,600. So on BOQ it's big, then on the story is small, so goes under savings again. Plastering. We go to the third one. Third one, plumbing and drainage. On the story it's 54,344. On BOQ it's 89,692. So BOQ is big, then story is small, so P and drainage goes to here. Now we go to the fourth one. Fourth one is site works. Site works we have 130, 456. Then on BOQ we have 132, 435. So 132, 435, and then this side it's 130, 132. Okay, so it's bigger on the BOQ, smaller on the story, so it gets to be on the savings. Site works. Fifth one, let's see if ever it's gonna be under savings. Let's jump cost increase, because cost increase belongs to extras, ne? Cost increase belongs to extras. Even on the others, they get to have net variations. Even net variations belongs to extras, ne? Then we check tiling. Okay, tiling, it's 5,470. Then if you go to the BOQ, then on the BOQ tiling, it's 5,000. So it's smaller on the BOQ, bigger on the summary. Now we get to have our own extras. So it's gonna be the second one on extras, ne? This is how you're gonna do it. Then, okay, now we can move. Now we know what belongs to our savings, we know what belongs to our extras, ne? Okay. Now we go to the first thing. You first take your final tender price. Okay. Final tender price, you will see it on the addendum of A on the BOQ, which is the addendum B, which is 99,000 or 191,110.47 cents. Then you less your contingency. Contingency. Let's your contingency sum. So you're gonna less contingency sum, which is 35,000. Yeah. Okay. So let me grab my calculator fast. Okay. So you're gonna less the final tender price minus the contingency sum, which is gonna be 991,110.47 cents minus 35,000. So you get 956,110.47 cents. Okay. Now, what are we gonna be doing? What's our second step? Which is, this is our number 1. Go to number 2, savings. Now everything that belongs under savings, the ones that we're doing, now we're gonna be listing them, adjusting them one by one. So we go to first one, which is preliminaries. So what is the amount of preliminaries? You take the bigger one minus the smaller one. The amount of preliminaries on the VOQ, it's 130,230. Then the amount of preliminaries on the story, it's 120,450. Okay, let me punch it fast. So we have 130, 230 minus 120, 450. So we are left with 970, 9,780. 9,780. Then we go to the second one. Then the second one, it's our plastering. Go to plastering. Check the BOQ. Plastering, it's 106, 00 cents. Yeah, 60 cents. Sorry, ne? 60 cents. Then what's its amount on the? It's 10,512.33 cents. Okay. Punch again. 106, 60 minus 10,512.23 gives us 88 rand 27 cents. Third one. Our third one gets to be plumbing and drainage. put it like that. And then we have 89,000, 692, 99 cents. What is the amount on the story? It's 54,344.87. Okay, then I punch first. So I have 89,692.99 minus 54,344.87. Then it's 35,348.12. Okay. What is our fourth one? Site works, ne? Okay. Here is this side. Now we have our fourth one in site works. Then amount on the BOQ for site works is 132,435 96 cents. Then which is the one on the story side, it's 130,456.96 cents. Okay. Then we punch 132,435.96 minus 130,456.96 gives us 1,889 rand. No sense. Okay. Then the step that you're gonna do now, you add 1, 2, 3, 4 to get your total there. So you're gonna add all 4 of them, which is 9780 plus 10, no sorry, plus 8827 plus 35,348.12 plus 1,889 gives us the total that we get. It's 47,105.39. Okay, then this subtract this money. So let me just do like this. This total, so 956,110.47. Subtract this money. So you have your 956,110.47 minus 47,105.39 gives us 909,005. 8 cents, yeah? Okay. Now we go to extras. Okay, number 2, which is extras. Okay. Our first thing on our extras, it's increased costs. So you know increased costs doesn't have any amount on the BOQ. So whatever amount that you given on the story, you take it as it is. So increased costs. Okay. So the cost increase is 75,820.66 cents. Yeah. So it's 80. Let me say 80. 75,000. Okay. Then we go to tiling, which is the second one. So tiling. Now tiling on the store gets its 5,470 cents. Then what is the amount on the BOQ? It's 5,000. Yeah, it's 5,000. Okay, so 5,000. So 470 minus 5,000 gives us 470,030 cents. 470.30 cents. Now, since we took this amount that we got after subtracting the contingency, then we subtracted the savings. Now we take the one that we got when we were subtracting the savings, we add total of these two. So the total of these two is gonna be 75,820.66, then plus 470.30 cents, then it gets to be, total gets to be 76,290.96, then 909.58 cents. Then our new contract price gets to be the answer of these two. So 909,005.8 cents plus 76,290.96 cents gives us 985,296.4 cents. After getting your new contract price, now we go to the question. The question says the previous payment to the contractor was 732,144.20 cents. So your final payment and your final account is gonna be the previous payment made to the contractor. You minus this new contract price. Let's say contract price minus the previous payment. Let me put it like that. So you less the previous payment. Let me just put it like this bar. Less previous payment. What was the previous payment? It's 732,144.20 cents. So now we subtract our previous payment to from our new contract price. So the final, I don't have space, sorry, but then the final payment to the contractor, it's gonna be 985,296.4 cents minus 732,144.20 cents gives, and then the final payment to the contractor is 253,151.84 cents. That's how you go about a final account. Thank you.